All right. It's Kevin Garcia, aka the Puerto Rican KKG. This is Fight Hype with Vergil Ortiz here in New York City. I mean, a lot going on this week, Vergil, but we got to talk about you and start with you and just catch up. You know, your last fight, obviously, you put on a show, a very exciting fight. But can you just catch us up today? Where are you now? What does the future look like for you?
Yeah, so last fight went great. Unfortunately, I had broke my my knuckle area right here, so we had to get surgery. And I'm supposed to be done with my healing process, but it seems like it might take a little longer. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how that plays out, and then we can start looking at dates. But you know, I'm ready to go. You know, we've already had some names on the table that I'm not going to mention because I don't like to say anything until it's set in stone. You know, I don't like to get myself too excited. You know what I mean? And give people false hope, give myself false hope. But the near future is looking great, and I'm very excited.
So, look, I won't press you for a name, but I'll just say, are we looking at big fights or big championship
big
fights?
But
big championship fights or just big fights?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay. I thought maybe try a different one, but I respect it, Vergil. I know the fans obviously are curious.
They're gonna be happy.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think anytime you step in the ring, fans are happy. You know?
They're gonna be super happy.
Okay. Maybe we haven't been there yet. Listen, we look forward to the announcement when it comes. You've been in two big fights. Your last two fights were very exciting. You won both of them, obviously, and you've been tied to a lot of names, and that's where I want to kind of start and segue into. I interviewed Oscar a day ago, 2 days ago, just kind of talking about Ryan, what was the future for him and potential opponents. And he shocked me because he said Vergil Ortiz. And, obviously you guys being stablemates, both stars within your own weight divisions. I was shocked that he would put you two in a fight potentially, just the thought of it. But what are your thoughts about that fight?
We've actually spoke on it before, me and Ryan. We just said, hey, we're gonna fight. Let's do it. Let's have fun. And, so we're down. It's obviously still gonna be competitive. We're still gonna try to win, try and knock each other out. But I guess there's no hate behind it. I guess, but it's just competitive. Let's see who's the best type. So I'm 100% on board with it. Whenever that happens, it'll be one for the ages.
Yeah, for sure. And I was watching his workout yesterday. The history with him and Devin Haney, him and Bill Haney were going back and forth. And some of what Bill was talking about was the way that Ryan looks now, that he doesn't look as big as last year. Regardless of whatever Bill was positioning or trying to say there, my question for you is, what do you think about Ryan this year compared to last year mentally, his preparation, how he looks? What are your thoughts?
Well, I haven't heard anything, so I think that's a good sign. You know what I mean? So, I'm glad that he has that he's focused. Very happy for him, and I wish him nothing but the best.
No doubt. A couple weeks back, Ennis obviously had a really big victory in Boardwalk Hall. Talking to Eddie after the fight, I'm sure you heard Eddie say when your name was brought up that Boots would win easily. You would be, an easy out for Boots, basically. What are your thoughts when you hear that statement from Eddie?
He's supposed to say that. That's his promoter.
Fair enough. How do you think a fight between you and Boots would go potentially?
It's a good fight. It's a great fight. Very entertaining for sure. And we'll just have to see. And I want to.
You said, what was the last part?
And I want to see.
Okay. Well, hopefully we do see it. Obviously,
yeah.
You guys are great fighters, so a fight that hopefully you've seen down the line. Just last week, we had a really big fight. Conor Benn, Chris Eubank, Vergil. Did you get to see the fight? What are your thoughts on the fight? No?
I was asleep.
You were asleep?
My hand is still healing, so I get sleepy at weird times. But I missed it. But I'm gonna have to visit it on YouTube or something when it's posted again. But that's why I'm here. Just to see it for myself.
Got you. Just kind of taking the atmosphere, support a stablemate, Golden Boy, of course, here, so no doubt. Fundora, last question for you. I just wanted to get your thoughts on this. Fundora, Tszyu rumored to potentially be happening. Obviously, Fundora's a sanctioned body title holder in your weight division. What are your thoughts about him revisiting that fight with Tszyu and maybe down the line a potential fight with you guys for a title?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, and it's not like he had much of a choice. Tszyu enacted his his clause or whatever. But I think it's a good fight, because I think we all had a lot of what ifs, like what if he didn't get cut and all that didn't happen, then then he would have been unified and whatever questions we would have had. I think that they will all be answered when they fight again, and we'll just have to see.
Got it. Well, Vergil, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you on Fight Hype as always, and we'll catch up with you later, Shane. Thank you.
Thank you.